So this is the only technical analysis video that you are going to ever need. I'm going to be pouring a lot of knowledge that I've accumulated over the past decade. So forget about what people are teaching you, all those lies, because Forex trading is actually a high competitive industry. You meet some of the most intelligent people, some of the very smart brains and very patient people. So for you to be able to trade Forex, you don't have to be clever or to be more intelligent than the others. You just need to be patient and disciplined. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys a complete breakdown of trades. I'm also going to share with you guys my trading strategy that I use. So I'm not going to be selling you any indicators or any courses or anything that are like of sort. All right, but if you guys want to really learn and want to support my channel, please don't forget to hit that like button for me, because I'm going to be doing this for free. All right, so I want to show you how you can take all those high probability trades that you see me posting in my Telegram channel and groups. So what I'm going to do is to show you step by step how you can do it. So what you see right now on the screen, this is actually my setup. All right, so I want to show you guys that you can also do the same thing. So for me, I'll be using my own indicator that I have actually developed, but for you guys, you can actually use your own indicators, because I'm very and pretty sure that your indicators work. So with me, all I do if I want to trade a euro AUD, all right, I go to the Australian dollar index, which is what you see loaded on the chart right now, and I wait for my trading signals. So for you, you might be having your own other trading system that is going to generate signals. So for me right now here, I'm expecting that at the close of this candle, there will be a signal that is going to generate right now. So I just need to wait a few seconds while I try to explain to you. There you go, guys. All right, so with me, this is the Australian dollar index. I've loaded my system there. So with you guys, if you have your own indicator, you can also load it on a Australian dollar index if you want to trade any pair that is related to an Australian dollar. And since I want to trade the euro AUD, I'm also going to be looking at the euro index. All right, so once I see the euro index, like in this case, it's very strong. All right, which is to tell you that the euro AUD is going to be going up. So I'm going to look at the euro index and determine whether it's strong or it's weak. So in this case, it's very strong. And I'm also going to look at the Australian dollar index, since I'm trading a euro AUD. In this case, you can see a signal that is generated right now is showing that the euro at the Australian dollar index is very weak, which is another confirmation that the euro AUD is going to go up. So if you remember very well, we said the euro was also telling me that it's going to go up. So if I go to gold, I also want to see that the gold is very weak. So in most cases, you can see, like in this case, it started going weak from this point where you can see me drawing right now, going down all the way. You can see that it started moving down. All right, but on my trading system, you can see that it's still green. Forget about that. It's not about the trading system. You just need to see the charts as if there is no my trading system when it comes to this one. All right, because what you're going to need is to just see, is it really going down as well? Because in that case, you could see that the Australian dollar index was very weak. So most of the time when you check the gold chart, if the Australian dollar index is weak, it also has to be going down. All right, so this is the Australian dollar index that you see right here. It's weak, which confirms exactly what you were looking at on gold. And another confirmation you can use, another confirmation that you can use is the New Zealand dollar. All right, so what you do first, you go to your euro index, you check if it's strong. You go to Australian dollar, you check if it's weak. You go to your New Zealand dollar, you expect the New Zealand dollar to be also weak. All right, so in this case, you can see right here the New Zealand dollar index is also showing that the New Zealand dollar is weak, because most of the time there's a good correlation, the positive correlation between the New Zealand dollar index and the Australian dollar index. That's why you see there it was going up, and if you check also here, it's still also going up. All right, despite those other moves where there were a little bit of correction, because the market just does not just go in one direction. You see right here, you see also right here. Okay, it shows that if I want to place a trade right now, which is you see right here, this is the trade that I just placed right now. Okay, so I placed this trade before I started explaining. All right, so this is how simple I trade, guys. I just take a buy and then put my stop loss here, and then I always want to have at least a 1:2 or a 1:3 risk reward ratio. So the further you go, like if you want to put a 1:3, 1:4 risk reward ratio, it also means that it might not hit most of the times. All right, so in this case, you can see my trade here, it's almost 1:3. All right, so what I want to do is to show you guys how I placed this trade. All right, this is the same analysis that I was trying to show you guys, that you need to check if your Australian dollar index is weak, it means you are buying, and if the euro index is strong, it means you are buying also on euro ad. So the other confirmation that I was talking about is for you guys to just have to look at your New Zealand dollar index to show you that also the New Zealand dollar index is weak, which supports the Australian dollar index as well, as you can see here. All right, you can see that the signal was generated that the Australian dollar is weak right here. Also on this chart, you can see that the signal was generated and it has actually moved going down. All right, so I'm also expecting this Australian dollar index to keep on going down as well. And then if I go to euro, I expect it to be strong. As you can see right here, it's very strong. All right, you can see this big move that just happened right now. But when I entered this trade, it was right here on this candle right here. Okay, to show you guys. So you can also see now that gold is really also gone down. So in this case, it's confirming exactly what I have told you guys, that it's going to go down, to keep on going down. So I'm expecting that right now, maybe at the close of this candle, the gold also will be going down. You can also see right here. All right, as I've said to you guys that it's it's going to be going down. You see, from when I told you guys that it will go down, it actually had moved 47 pips on gold, which confirms that it's also weak. So you can also check US dollar index. I expect it to be very strong, as you can see right here. The reason why the US dollar index is strong is because this is a pair which is XAU USD, which is a symbol for gold. So you're pairing US dollar with gold. All right, so that's another actually confirmation I can have. So you can see the price is still on one place on this side, but it's moving. It has actually moved. When I first told you, you can also see if in this one is actually moved. If you go to the gold, which is you can also see the move is still there. And then if you go to that US dollar, it also should confirm that it's stronger than the gold, since the gold is weak. You can see right here that the US dollar index is also telling us that the dollar has gained value, which is further confirmation to my trade. All right. It's further confirmation to my trade. You can see the big moves is still going up. All right. So in this case, now we are going to need, you can see when I enter the trade is somewhere around there. And now I think we are almost an hour. This is the second hour, I think. This is the second hour that when we place this trade, you can see that it's going up, and we are actually up in profit right now. Let's just place another, or in fact, let's start by showing, like putting this one at break even, because this one I was risking a 1.2 US. All right, so I can place another trade and put the same stop loss right there, and also then I put the other trade on break even, so that if it goes my way, as you can see, this is a high probability trade. I'll keep on adding positions. But you should also remember to close some of the positions so that you don't get stopped out on all trades when you have already like made, you see like this one is already 1,000 US dollars. So what I can do, I can put the take profit at one place right here, or I could put it further far away, and then I keep on adding positions. So the advantage with adding positions is that whenever you are right, you're going to end up making money using the same risk. Because in this case, I could put my stop loss up here. You can see it's about 200 pips far away from where I first started. All right. But I don't want to be greedy also and try to put it further away, because the further it is, it also means that you might not get hit the take profit. All right. So you need to also use your own reasoning and common sense right there. So trading forex is very, very easy, guys, but you need to be focused. You need to have goals. You need to have a trading plan. So thank you so much, guys, for giving me this chance to try and show you how I trade. So if we are looking at this Australian dollar index, when I first started showing you guys, it was just one, I think it was, this first box was not even formed. All right. And if you go back here, you're going to see that now we have, after 1 2 3 hours, almost 3 4 hours, right, you can see it has gone completely. It's weak now. It's confirming what I told you guys. If you go also to the New Zealand dollar, you're going to see now it has also gone further more down. All right. If you go to the euro, it's still up, but you can see that there was a big move because we ended right here, and then there was a big move right here. And then if you also go to our gold, I'm expecting it now to be weak. You can see right here. All right. You can see the signal is generated, and it even went back. It went down from here. It went down, I think, about 50 pips in profit. All right. I also send this same signal to my free Telegram channel. So if you guys are not in my channel, I send free forex signals almost every day whenever I'm free. If you'd like to get premium signals, you can contact me. If you also want to get this trading system, you can contact me and I'll tell you how you can get the system. Otherwise, you can go to the description of this video. But this video was not about trying to show you or to sell you my trading system, but I'm just showing you how I trade, and you can also use the same concept, all right, using your own indicators that you may already have, and then just follow the same things. Like you can follow the confirmation that when the Australian dollar is weak, you expect also gold to be going weak, which is what happened. All right. So you can see that it's easy. And then another confirmation, New Zealand dollar and the Australian dollar, they are always going hand in hand. All right. You can also go to the euro index when it's strong if you want to trade the euro out. All right. So it's very easy, guys. This is how I trade. And if you go now to this, you can see that here. It's still strong, and I ended another trade here. I put the other one on break even. So I'm going to keep on adding positions as I go. All right. You can see that I'm gaining right here. I'm in profit, I think 1.6 in profit right now. So I know a lot of you guys might be wondering, how is it possible that in my group of today I sent 3 signals. All right. I send the Euro JPY first. I say sell. All right. So if you, I know some of you guys will be like, how can I send a Euro JPY sell and then I send a Euro out buy? All right. But as you can see, they are all in profit, guys. Even if I go to the Euro JPY, because what happens, this trading system, you can actually load it direct on a current index, and then you can also load it on a current pair, and then you can know it can work on any asset, guys. All right. I don't want to talk about my trading system, but this is just something that that just came up. All right. So you can see right here, I sent this signal in my channel. All right. I said, guys, take a sale on euro JPY. You can see right now this trade is running 60 pips in profit. All right. So I just want to take this time as well and update this trade in my channel. So as you can see, guys, earlier on today, I sent this signal Euro JPY. All right. This was a sell trade. I'd also send Euro out. This was a buy trade. So people might be like, why am I buying Euro there and I'm selling Euro there? All right. Uh, I'm going to explain why. So like I was showing you guys, my trading system here, you can load it direct on a current pair. So what you need for you to be successful trades, In fact, trading is all about knowing which currency is weak, which currency is strong. All right. So at that time, when I'm looking at if I load it direct like on Euro JPY, like right here, I'm only comparing Euro JPY. So if it gives me a sell signal, it means JPY is weak. So I'm just going to simply take a sell trade right here, and then I'll be putting my stops right above here. I'm going to explain a lot about how I put my stops and all that, and then also my take profit. But as you can see, this is more like close to the above, because the previous resistance was here, but you can see above right here, that's where I put my stop loss. And then if you check also my take profit, it's going right here in this support here. All right, so I'm trying to get something from this support. All right, that's the first take profit, and then you can see the other take profits that I put in the with that signal, because this was the signal that I put Euro JPY sell at 136.56, and now it's 136.02. So it's almost like let me just use this. It's almost 60 pips right there. All right, so I can just also take this time and update this trade in my channel, because this is the time to update. All right, let me just update the Euro JPY. Euro JPY. Euro JPY, it's now at 30. It's 60 pips. Reached in profits. In profit. Just about to hit the take profit number 1. To hit TP1. Alright. So if you guys want to get real-time updates, you can contact me. I'll put my email address on the screen. You can also go to the description of this video so that you know how you can contact me. Alright. So this is how simple I trade, guys. So I have a lot of channels. I have this one right here. I also have another one, which is this one right here. So I just want to make sure there's no confusion. Make update as well, direct on the trade, so that there's no mix up. All right. So I also sent another signal earlier on, which was Euro AD. This one here, right? Euro AD. This was a buy signal. So if you go to our Euro AD, the reason I took the Euro AD, I saw this euro was strong here. I was using the euro index. All right, so when it was strong right here, I decided to go to the Australian dollar index. It was still not forming, and it had not formed any box right here. So it means it started going down after I told you that it's going to keep on going down. I was waiting for it to form this box, and then it did. And then that's when we took the sell trade. But before we did that, we had to also check if the New Zealand was weak, because most of the time when the Australian dollar is weak, the New Zealand is also weak. All right, and then since the Australian dollar is weak, it means also gold should be weak, because Australia is the largest exporter of gold. So when their dollar is weak, I also expect gold to be weak, which we actually saw right here before this was even formed in this box. And I've also sent another signal on gold, because I also loaded direct on gold. I got this signal right here. It's now about another 50 pips. All right, so I can also take this time to update this trade. This is 50 pips on gold. Right, let's just trade 50 pips on gold. This is the one. Right, so you can see that it's very easy the way I trade, and anyone can do this. All right, you just need to have the right tools, just the right mentality, and then you can take it from there. This one, gold, is already 50 pips in profit. All right, so I can just also update on the other channel as well. All right, this was the signal. Let's see this one. All right, so this was the signal, and this is how it was generated. All right, and then you can see our take profit is right here. It's also about to go and hit our take profit number 1. So the other confirmation that you can use when you are trading gold, all right, As you know, gold is paid against the US dollar or the euro. In this case, it will be paid against the dollar. So once I see that there's a signal right here, I can also go here. I'm expecting the dollar to be strong. That's why it's pulling the gold down. All right. So if you go here, you see how strong it is going up. This is for today because I'm using the period separator right here. You can see from here today, it has been also strong going up. All right. So that's how simple I trade, guys. I don't use any complicated technical analysis that you guys want to use. And most of the people that I know that are trading using technical analysis, they are trying to go back to history to try and analyze the past charts. All right. The past data that is there. That's not how I trade. I like to try and analyze what is happening right now for me to enter the trade right now. I can't think of what happened in the past. The past I can only use it when I'm putting the stop loss or take profit. Those are potential targets. All right. If it comes to trading, I look at what is going to happen, not what happened. That's why most of my signals are very accurate. So if I'm trading a euro ad, I showed you guys that you can use a euro index right here, and then use the Australian dollar index as well to place that trade. And then you can always have extra confirmation to see if the New Zealand dollar is weak, and also if gold is weak, and also if the US dollar is strong. It will be supporting the same issue that I'm talking about, that the euro ad will be going down. That's why you see that this trade is actually going up right now. So if you remember, when I first placed this trade, it was right here. All right, it was right here. So I've put the other trade on break even, and you can see that I'm already up in profit. So what I'm going to do right now, I want to update this trade as well. I placed the end, I was right here when I sent the signal to the guys. You can see this one is also 56 pips in profit. So I'm going to update this one as well. All right, let me update the euro ad. Let me see if the take profit was hit, the one that I'd put on the signal. Was it looks like it went up 44.96. You can see now the price is around 4500, so which means take profit number one was hit. All right, on this trade. So I'm just going to highlight. Okay, so this is not rocket science, guys. This is very, very easy. Anyone can do this. All right, we're saying 50 what? All right, I don't 50 pips, I think. Take profit hit. So take profit number one has been hit on euro ad. So you can see it's very strong, guys. These are very high probability trades, this one. So anyone can do this. It's not rocket science, guys. This is very simple. So if I want now, since I've made some profit now, I think I can actually go to this break even for this one also. I'm going to move this in profit and go just below right here. All right, so that I can end another trade and keep on going up if I wanted to, or I could just simply close this trade. Because this is a lot of money, guys, before I can end another trade, so that I don't keep on risking or end up losing everything. All right, so if you want to be able to manage these trades, I could actually even leave it right here where it was the stop loss. There's no need for me to keep on there's no need for me to keep on trying to come close, because at the same time there might be a correction and they need to end up closing me in loss. But as you can see, I've already made profit for today, so I'm not worried, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video, and for if you like this type of analysis, please don't forget to support the channel. Hit the like button for me, and also just share with your other friends. And also let's grow our community, guys. This is something that is very, very interesting. If you'd like to have my trading system, like I said, I'm not here to promote my trading system, but I just wanted to share how I trade, so that you guys, if you have your own, if you're using moving average, or whatever you're using, support and resistance, I don't look at all those things, guys, because they are highly manipulated. All right, because most of the time when you are looking at a chart, those things are highly manipulated. All right, it's not by accident that if you go to a resistance zone, that's when you see the price starting to bounce back. All right, and then you just panic, you close the trade, only to find out the trade is going to be a winner. All right, because they do this so that you panic. And I can give you a good example. Right, this was a support at some point. Let me just highlight this. This was a, where is the tools I can use? Object. You can see this was a sort of like a support. All right, if you were trading, or let's say you have marked this as your support, the price go up, it comes back in this range. Look at what happened with this first candle right here. Do you see that? Look what happened right here. A huge rejection up here. So most of you guys, if you are trading using this type of analysis, you're going to see this pullback here. And then by the time because most of you want to wait for the candle to close, it was going to close right above here. All right, and then a lot of you will be placing buy trades right there, just because it failed to there was a huge rejection, a big week on the what. So this is just manipulation this week. All right, so that's why I like my trading system. I don't look at candlestick formations or weeks or whatever, or this support and resistance. It just tells me what is happening. It filters all the noise, guys. All right, because if you go back right here, this is the same thing that will be happening. All right, the candle that follows, you see it couldn't even reach here, which is another confirmation that you guys can actually buy right there. All right, and then when you look at it, this candle formed right at the bottom here. All right, and it first by going down a bit, and then it went back up to give you extra confidence, so that you guys can be buying the euro ad, yet it want to go to the sell direction. By the time it breaks down here, a lot of you will be thinking that it might come back, because you're already confused, you don't know what to do, you're just stuck in your mind. All right, so there was also this. All right, but if you were trading with me, guys, last week on euro jpy, I also sent some very successful trades. On 10 August, I think I passed about 3 accounts for funded accounts. All right, I also placed this trade. I actually started selling on 8 August right here. It went down. On 9 August, I was buying. Here, I was selling still. Now I'm buying. All right, so it will be as if I'm just claiming, but if you go to my channel, you will see all the trades that I send. All right, so thank you so much, guys, for watching this video.